Capricorn, I keep hearing corn or porn, or Paul or Putchy or a Pisces. I don't know, or a Life Path 3. So I'm just going to have to get my computer all rigged up a little bit. Maureen Briggs, Holly, Jody, Briggs, Brighton, Bristol, Bristol Rovers, Rangers, Raided, David, Avid, Marion, Devi, Dan, Danielle, Brian, the life of Brian, someone that's Jewish. Here, this came up in the Pisces reading. Here, something about Judas. Here, Judas or Julie, Julie's, me Ghoulies. Someone could be sleeping with another person. You definitely came up with sleeping with the enemy. Sleeping with the enemy. Emma, Melissa, Maria, Michael. Sleeping with the enemy. Okay, so there's definitely Steph, Jeff, Steve, Sarah, Sassy, Sandra. There's something going on here about sleeping with the enemy. So you might need to watch the Life Path 3 or Pisces reading that I just did. Sleeping with the enemy. Probably just about to find something out. So, Capricorn. How you doing, Seeker? Watch this as a Capricorn or a Gemini or a Life Path 6 if the messages relate, because I'm reading numerology, meaning that Capricorn and Gemini are both major arcana 6s. So if you are a Life Path 6, you can also watch this reading. Okay? And see if the messages relate. So, let's see, CC. Right, CC? Let's see. I'm also in Mexico. Tesco. Tesco's got British energy here also. Tesco. Mexican. Flex. Flex. Someone keeps flexing their muscles or flexing their cock. Who knows, Frost? But flexing their cock, I don't know. Flexing. Flex. Flexing. I don't know what you're flexing there. Anyway, and what's hearing? Fletcher's Memorial Home by Pink Floyd. Fletcher's Memorial? Is there a Maureen or a Chlorine, someone that swims? David, Avid, swimming, chlorine. Something to do with chlorine and swimming. So are you going to swimming baths, or are from Bath and London? From Bath. But like going to the swimming baths. Swimming? I don't know. Flexing while I'm sort of like walking around like, oh, you all right, ladies? How you getting on? You all right, ladies? I don't know. Someone could be online flexing everything. Here. Let's see. Capricorn, what should they be aware of in their environment, please? For Capricorn, what should they be aware of in their environment? It's very hot in the UK at the moment, Capricorn. You have to excuse me. Y'all figure it out. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. It's, what do you call it? The film, right? Secret Agents. Y'all figure it out, because there's a secret. Shh. No one will ever hear of this again. Jen, Julian, Jason. You figure it out. Capricorn, what should they be aware of in their environment? Capricorn, what should they be aware of in their environment, please, for the next 48? Directing energy towards the masculine. Some of you female energies are blaming the guys. Now, like I said, it's not my life. It depends if you are infidelity, cheating, marriages, relationships, and stuff like that. But this says a female. This came up in the actual Divine Feminine reading that I did not so long ago, where it was females that were directing bad energy towards masculine energy. Okay. I don't really believe in like bad energy. I do. Like if you're around someone, but it can be blame, like I'm blaming you and everything else. Okay. Bad energy is normally when you're around someone and they're shouting and screaming and manipulating, right? Focusing my bad energy upon someone. Let's see. Unless you believe in witchcraft and all that sort of shit. And this is Gemini. Capricorn, what should they be aware of? Lying to him about you. You had this before, Capricorn, about lying. Okay. Like Chinese whispers and lying. I think it came up in Pisces or Capricorn reading, and I think I called it Chinese whispers. Okay. But if you're relating to a life path 3 or a Pisces, there was an energy here that wasn't this card, but it was kind of the same one. It was about lying, that I'm seeing someone else, blah, 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 so on and so forth, right? But you'll have to watch the Pisces reading. But that was, you know, having feelings for another person whilst married and also committed in a relationship. Marriage, it was. Being hateful because someone wants to move on with their life, but the other person won't accept the fact that I can do what I want, but you can't. I can move on. I can be with someone in a relationship, but you can't. Right? I don't like it, the fact that you move on or on. Let's see. Capricorn, what should they be aware of in their environment? So you've got haunted. What? Never seen that card before. Why is it that every time I do a Capricorn reading, even when I did your weekly Patreon reading for the whole week, Capricorn, it was an absolute shambles of a shit show of like cards that don't represent anything. Watch your back. Haunted. There could be a ghost. Elijah? All right, Elijah, where have you been? But haunted, watch your back. I'm lying. And watch your back because I'm directing bad energy towards you. I'm going to try and get you back at anything I can. Capricorn, what should they be aware of in their environment? Back with their ex. So this really does, in a different set of cards, kind of show me a lot about what Pisces had in their reading, like Life Path 3 or Pisces. Like someone was in a commitment, but they're also lying about being in a commitment to that person that they're with. They were married in a commitment, but they were also wanting someone else. But, you know, being married and committed, but not allowing the other person to be free. Okay. Seems a very strange set of cards. Back with their, well, someone here is back with their ex, but whose business that is nothing to do with anybody else's unless you're talking with this person. But this person here is back with their ex. So they're with someone. Right, so let's see, Capricorn, for the next 48 hours. Let's see if these represent anything still, Capricorn. Oh, it's so warm in the UK at the moment. Well, it is in this house anyway. Lulu? Capricorn. What's coming up for Capricorn within the next 48 hours? So again, it's the same cards, Jen. Someone's already committed in a relationship with their person. So if there's anybody like metaphysically interested in someone, they're in a relationship. They're back with their ex. But if this is relating to the Pisces reading where there was a lying energy coming up and someone's already married and committed, they're going outside of their marriage or their commitment with wandering eyes, like with someone else, male or female. Let's see. It's kind of like, well, I'm with someone, but I really want my metaphysical energy. The person I can't be with is the one I want. Let's see. Capricorn, what should Capricorn be aware of, please? No. What's Capricorn got coming up the next 48? So married, there you go. Married couple, relationship, functioning really well. So like I said, you could have someone here that's lying, that's coming out of the marriage, like directing bad energy towards someone else's relationship. Okay, I don't like it, the fact that these two are actually getting on really well. Or someone's in this circumstance and the husband or the wife is completely and utterly oblivious. The fact that one of these people in this commitment is actually going like back to another person here. But like, you know, regardless of, someone is back with their ex partner. Let's see. Capricorn, what have they got coming up? Now, don't forget, this can come through as Gemini too, as well, right? Could be dealing with a Libra, if I say 2. Capricorn, what they got coming up next 48. So when I get major arcanas, I'm going to give you the intentions coming from the energy. So you've got this don't know, you see. Watch your back. I'm lying. I'm not telling you the truth. Okay. And I'm keeping my mouth shut. It's also none of your business. It might be the fact that these couple are getting on with their relationship and it's none of your fucking business here. Okay. Well, that's what the energy says. I'm not speaking and talking about it to anyone else because it's no one else's business but mine. So keep your rooter out. You know, that's pretty much what it's saying. For one message. Okay. So if someone is talking to a woman, say, or a guy, and they're in, say, a woman in this relationship, right? And they're lying because they are interested in someone else. I'm lying to him about you, right? So meaning they're in a commitment and a marriage, but they're lying. This came out in your reading because you had the Empress, the High Priestess, where I said someone keeps lying. Still coming up, lying. So, tell me what the intentions are coming from this Hierophant. Tell me more about the Hierophant and the intentions coming from the Hierophant. Ten of Pentacles, money. There you go. Infidelity. You've got to be dealing, or the other person is. See, if there's a third party, the other woman, in my eyes, is a mistress. Okay, so it can relate to a 3, Pisces. Okay, but a mistress, a piece on the side, Meg Ryan. Okay, but like, you know, lying in court, lying about a marriage, infidelity, cheating, manipulating, lying that they're with someone, meaning that they're with someone already in a commitment and a relationship, but they're actually off trying to talk with someone else whilst in a marriage and a commitment and a relationship. So they're cheating. This person's lying. This is them lying. Yeah, you might have children together. You could have, or they do. Or they've got a circumstance where they were in a commitment and they were in a relationship before, okay, and, you know, they had children with that person, maybe, and they've already in a relationship that's very strong, but they've gone back to the person of their baby mama and got back with them. Now, if this is family and stuff like that, external energies of family, this is, I don't want people to know my business. I don't want people to know what's going on in my relationship. It's no one else's business but ours. Okay. What goes on behind closed doors is to do with me and no fucker else. Because it's your karma, Capricorn. You can do what you want with your karmic energy, with your feeling and your emotion of what you've got spiritually. That's how you evolve, by a connection. That's how you learn. Okay. But you can go back into circumstances whenever you like. It doesn't matter, because at least you're willing to learn about yourself and one another, you know. But so it doesn't matter how many times you play out a cycle with someone. Or Michael, I keep hearing the name Michael. That came up in another reading. Or Melissa, or anyone that's got like M in their name. What's the horror? What's the energy coming from around the Hermit? Oh, Jesus. The Sun. Tell me more about the Sun. Three of Swords. It may as well have been in reverse. There's a family already here. Like, this can be family. Someone, like a child, is not telling their family that they're back with someone or something like that. They're keeping it to themselves. They're like, no, it's not your business. You know, because, like I said, you can have situations where you break up, you make up, you get back together, then you have distance apart, and then spirit pulls you back together, and then people blame. because they don't understand spiritual connections, even though there's a lot of people on here. They don't understand spiritual connections. They think that they do, but they get involved with other people's relationships, right? So you've got a spiritual connection. It keeps pulling you back together because you're probably supposed to be together, right? So it brings you back together eventually because you have more things to go through with that person. You know, I don't know where this myth and this bollocks, Capricorn, is stemmed. Hello, Dave, we're over here. Hello. Why is that? It's probably my microphone, Mike. But like, why this myth comes out of like my happy ever after, my life partner. It's supposed to be great and bubbly and warm and no. Not in my book, no. You could have a partner that you're supposed to be with, that you're supposed to go through all of these lessons with. That could be your life partner. Okay. I don't believe a life partner is ever going to be this, oh my God, we don't never argue, we don't never get frustrated. You know, life is just so perfect. Okay. So, you know, you can get drawn back in. Spirit puts that together. People blame spiritual connections. So like when family and stuff is here, okay, this can be where it's kind of like it's no one else's business what goes on in my life. So I don't want to tell the family because the amount of times we broke up, split up, and got back together, everybody hates my relationship partner. So keep it to yourself. Here, don't tell anyone. Okay. You know, the stupid Doreen Virtue cards used to actually fucking say, tell a friend, tell your family, right? How does that look now for any of you guys that have ever been through that? Telling other people your business. Not good. So, you've got this cheating, lying, possible in an actual marriage itself. What's the 6 of... Don't forget, if this doesn't relate to you, watch the Gemini reading, because it might. What's the 6 of Wands? Capricorn, Gemini. 2. So you've got attention energy here, seeking attention, but can't make up my mind which one I want. Some of you are cheating. Some of you are lying here. This is truth or lies. It's Libra 2. Am I telling the truth or am I lying? Or am I just confused? Or am I confusing the whole situation where I'm actually not being fair? Okay. Because I keep hearing affair. Now, this came up in my live readings last night when I was doing all of you guys that were on there on the live question and answers for the people that have joined below, where this affair kept coming up. And I kept saying, look, you know, I don't want to break up a couple or whatnot, but there's a possible energy. What I keep hearing is that there's an affair. Well, that same energy is coming up in this reading. I keep hearing that there's an affair. This isn't fair. Or fairing. What is the Page of Wands in reverse? Piscean, 2 of Cups, or Libra. Again, there's someone who's got 3 of Cups, basically. 3 of Cups, around a Pisces maybe. Watch your back. Don't tell everybody your business. Keep it to yourself. Granted. Edwin, keep it to yourself. So someone is also possibly, because it comes here, you see, divorced, married, separated, getting so, has an ex-husband or a wife, going through the procedures, because this means truth or lies. Truth or lies. Do I have a marriage and a commitment already? Some of you, yes. Is some of you actually lying, or they lying in that commitment or relationship? More than likely here. This is also truth or lies, that I also have a metaphysical connection, that I'm not telling my partner that I am talking to this person, because I've also just reconciled with my ex. So what I'm not telling people is the fact that someone's reconciled with their ex. Not all of you are actually married and in a commitment already, okay? For some of you that are, or they are, there's lying in that. So I have a metaphysical connection as well as a connection. Some of you, this is just a relationship that isn't anyone else's business. Because you've got another 2 energy here, which means true or false, left or right, stay or go, stay in my relationship, my commitment, be honest or lie in it, make my bed and lie. What's this 2 of? Coming from around like Libra energy possible, yeah. Trying to find out about tarot card readings, why I'm so stressed and pissed off the fact that I've been lying. Because I'm actually back with my ex, trying to work on that, but I'm getting annoyed and stressed and pissed off with it because I'm actually cheating. And it's keeping me up at night. My conscience is not clear, or clear, but my conscience is not clear because I have a guilty conscience. Well, there you go. That's definitely what I'm hearing, is that I have a guilty conscience because I am back with my ex, or they are, in a commitment and a relationship already. And I have someone else as well. Okay. This is where this 3 came up in Pisces reading. Look, 3 here, and the 10 and the 2 is a 3. So that definitely, for a lot of you, came up in the Life Path 3 or Pisces reading. Now, I don't know if someone's been juggling you as one of these people, Capricorn, here. Like, you're right in the middle of this, saying, what's going on? Am I being lied to? The fact that you have this energy here, which is being lied to. But for some of you, it might be you guys, or maybe Gemini. I don't know, but you've got 6 and 6. Yeah. Very weird, complicated scenario. Because I'm definitely picking up a marriage and a commitment, but also divorcing. Like, if you're a person that's getting divorced, okay, and you're separated, but you're getting divorced, y'all can do what the fuck you like. You can do what you want, right? As long as you're not lying in a commitment and a relationship, that's not above board, man. That really isn't. I'm not on that kick. Is where you're in a commitment, you're in a relationship already, but you're lying to a partner because you're also seeing someone else. Like, that's not right here. But there are women that do that as well as men. So I don't know who's doing it, but there you go. There's your reading. So whatever you take from it is yours. Okay. If it isn't relating to you, it isn't relating to you. I always say, okay, find out the facts first before you go and Felix it. Before you actually go and mess things up in a commitment and a relationship, is to actually try and find out the truth first and not always go off a tarot reading. Okay. So the last thing I want you guys to do is go off a generalized reading and then split up with a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a husband because you think that it's happening. It's always best to maybe try and find out first, right? Have that conversation. Okay. But anyway, unless you're being lied to, then y'all fucked. So if you would like your weekly reading, Capricorn, your weekly reading is provided to you below. It was done yesterday for a lot of you. So, Pucci. So if you would like to, the link is provided below, but it will only be the silver or the gold tier. That's where all of the weeklies will now be, and they will be done a day or 2 days before anything comes out on here. Excuse me. What will be over on here is obviously 48-hour readings and things to be aware of, but we do different things over on Patreon. Obviously, the link is still provided below to a lot of other things. For when I go live, we do deceased loved ones channeling, and then we also do free tarot card readings for the people that have joined. Okay, that's when I go live. Okay, so it's only $2 or $3, I think. So you get quite a lot for it. So thanks very much, guys. Peace. Really enjoy. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm just concentrating on pressing the non-record button here. So thanks very much, guys. Really appreciate it. All the links are provided below. Thanks very much. See you later.